Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's day is going well. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, Trevor, where the hell have you been? It's been 4 weeks and you haven't uploaded a video. What you been up to? Well, I went out of town for a couple of weeks to visit some family. It was my first and only niece's first birthday party, and I got COVID for the first time in 2.5 years. So that was a pretty interesting experience. I'd say probably the worst part about it was the fatigue and the mental fog that I got from it, and the muscle soreness. So it basically felt like I pulled every muscle in my body. And probably maybe like the first 3 or 4 days was the worst of it. Um, Probably the first couple of days. And then it slowly tapered off. And the fatigue was unreal. Like I felt like every ounce of my energy being zapped out of my body. So, but I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything crazy like that. I just bombed my system with a ton of emergency C and liquid IV for the electrolytes and other stuff, and then took Tylenol because I heard COVID, can cause blood clots or whatnot. So keep my blood thin, and that way there's no issues on the blood clot front. So, just been doing that, dealing with the brain fog a little bit still. It's kind of weird not to have the clarity of thought that I normally have. But I think I'm at a point now where I can record again. And lo and behold, I looked at my channel and my videos have been doing crazy good, especially the one I did from the Impossible channel. It's like over 25,000 views. So thank you to everybody who watched that video. And I appreciate you and giving me some of your time. And my subscriber count basically doubled. So that's crazy. Was not expecting any of that. So welcome to everybody new who subscribed to my channel. Thank you for joining my mind's eye. I appreciate you. And to everybody who's already been subscribed down to the very first person, I appreciate you as well. So, since the Impossible Channel video did really well, I figured I would do another one of those. And thank you to everybody who commented on that video. It was like 98%, 99% positive comments. So thank you for that. And to the 2% of haters in my comment being negative, a younger me would definitely roast your ass because I got a big mouth and I got a lot to say. And, I'm a lot older now and I just don't want to do that to people. So, all I got to say is if you got something negative to say or you don't like watching reactions, here's a simple solution. Don't watch or click off the video and go find something that you do enjoy watching. But I don't need your bullshit in my comments. I'm putting myself out here in the public eye. It's to be expected that people are going to unload their negativity or miserableness on you, on whatever it is you're doing. So, but yeah, it doesn't really phase me too much. We're going to keep on keeping on. And today we have my first video back. I'm going to do another video from the Impossible channel. And this one's called Unbelievable Phenomena You Shouldn't Watch by Yourself. Haven't seen it before. Should be fun. I always like this kind of stuff. And after I'm done with this and editing it, I'm going to record a couple other ones. One that I personally have seen and something I think is beautiful. I want to share with you guys. Maybe you haven't seen it. And the third one is going to be a request from the comments. So if you guys have any requests, put them down in the comments. I'll check them out. And I'm going to put a link to the original video for this down in the description. And let's get to it. Oh, snap. Is that a tidal wave or smoke?
Oh, what the?
Wow, that's a great question.
Can someone tell me how?
Whoa, how do you do that? It's an Indo. I used to do those on my bike. It's a foam party. An avalanche? All right.
Welcome aboard. I'm James LaFleur and you're watching
James,
the
what's up,
Impossible
man?
Channel.
I appreciate you.
Today
and
we're
the
going to
channel.
be taking a look at some mind-blowing and unbelievable phenomena caught on tape. The thing is, if you were to capture something like this on camera, would you stick around to see what really happened, or would you run? This is at least what I'm asking myself after watching some of these unbelievable events. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's do it. It depends on what it is, man. Like, you know, if it's an avalanche or a giant tidal wave of foam or holes opening up in the earth, man, I'm looking for the first anything to take me out of there. You know, but if it's like some lights in the sky or a UFO, you know, I'm sticking around. Maybe try to get closer, get some better footage. So it really just depends on what's going on. But let's get back to it.
One could say that we have discovered most of the creatures that live out there in this world. However, that is not true. In 2019 alone, we have discovered 71 new species in 5 different continents. Now, I'm not too sure what is the worst case scenario for one to discover one of these species, but I guess it was the case with a family in Alor Setar in Malaysia who discovered a bizarre creature living in one of their toilets. In a chilling video posted by the family, we can see a long, black, snake-like creature lurking out of the toilet. Now, what's most astonishing is that this isn't probably a snake. Whatever this creature was, to this day, it remains a mystery.
You ever seen Stranger Things, you guys? It looks like whatever that creature is that the main bad guy creates, it looks like that smoke thing, you know, the tentacles coming out of the drain or wherever the hell that's coming from.
The owner of the apartment commented that he thinks that the creature grew up inside the pipeworks connected to the toilet hole, so he doesn't know exactly how this creature got inside.
Killer slug from outer space.
After carefully analyzing the creature, the owner says that he has no idea what it was. If you have any idea, don't be shy. Leave your opinion in the comment section below.
There's nothing in the sky. From the ground, there's
Somebody
nothing.
please explain this to me.
In the last couple of years, many people have been recording strange and bizarre events happening in the sky, and I'm not too sure exactly how I would react to one of these events.
Right.
Yo, what
Yeah,
the
Kevin.
The sky just turned blue, bro. And it's making a noise.
There's nothing up from the ground shooting up into the sky. That's not a damn airplane.
I don't see no lights coming
What
from the
in the
ground.
hell is it? Is shooting light off of it, bro. And this is going, let's see if I can catch it going through the sky.
Yeah, we're
Can you
going
see
on
it
like
going through the sky?
30 minutes of footage of this.
Yeah, I can.
And we have no explanation.
And then they
UFOs
go
are playing
back
tag.
to one.
I'm pretty sure that I would get my camera and start taping it, and it was exactly what V-Buyer YouTube channel did. Captured in Riga, Latvia, V-Buyer had no idea what he was about to record. I believe at first he was taping the surrounding area because of some noise he heard, when all of a sudden a blue flash of light lit up the entire sky.
Dude.
Shortly after, a series of loud booms set off car alarms, leaving everyone baffled as to what was really happening. The event did not occur during a thunderstorm, and there was no power outage in the area, ruling out possible power plant problems or anything like that.
14.
There are several intriguing phenomena out there, and one that has been discussed lately on the internet is what people are calling a glitch in the matrix. It is rare to capture something like this on camera, but it can happen. Celebrities and football players acting strange.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
I mean, that's just a delay in the audio.
Hello, Courtney. Have we lost you?
great. I feel a little shaky. I don't know what it means. No, but it's good. It's good. You look good.
Or a bird that freezes in midair. These and many other examples, such as rain of rocks that was captured in Romania,
Dude, it's
and the
raining
glitch
rocks?
on a hailstorm that could be seen ending abruptly on one side of the road. And recently, an intriguing glitch was captured on Alfie Day's YouTube channel while he was doing paranormal investigation. One would expect.
I've actually had that happen before. I lived in the Midwest for a while, and I've literally had it rain on one side of the street and been completely dry on my side of the street. So the fact that it could hail in one area and not hail, wherever that guy was standing, I mean, it's crazy, but I've experienced something like that with rain. So it's not, just something totally, mind blowing to me, but it's pretty wild to see.
Expect to find a ghost or something like that. However, in this video, Alfie encountered something else.
I'm telling you, this is weird. This is actually really weird. I don't like this. Because I asked the guys earlier on.
Alfie Days and his crew decided to find out if Shepton Prison was haunted. Shepton Prison was originally built in 1610 after King James I decreed that all counties should have their own jails. It is also said to be one of the oldest working jails in the country, finally closing its doors in 2013. And like I said before, Alfie Days and his team probably was expecting to come across some sort of paranormal event, when actually what they encountered was somewhat a glitch in the Matrix, and this is what happened.
Oh god, yeah.
That's crazy.
So he loves it.
So it's one of the areas when you get paranormal groups coming on the weekend. So this is one of the areas where they get.
There is a sign saying enter.
That's the entrance to the underground club.
When Alfie's crew enters, the sign is no more. Whatever happened here, some people are saying that this is a legit glitch in the Matrix. After watching the video over and over, I've come to the conclusion that this is probably the real deal. Something happened there. The original video is 45 minutes long, and it was actually one of his subscribers who noticed this under the comment section. In other words, if this subscriber wouldn't have left a comment, it would have gone unnoticed. However, it could be a hoax or something like that. But in the original video, there are no moments where Alfie or his team fakes a noise or a ghost here or there. The entire video seems to be legit. So why hoax this part? In your opinion, could it really be a glitch in the Matrix, or is it something else?
Oh, I mean, listen, I've watched quite a few of these Ghost Channel things, and, the Japanese are the worst at hoaxing. And a lot of their videos are pretty convincing. It's usually got, like, the Grudge or Ring chick in there. And so, when you're creating a ghost story, you're trying to build fear or anticipation of seeing something, or stressing the viewer out to give them anxiety or something like that. So, something as simple as a sign disappearing, viewers are going to see that, and they're going to automatically think something's going on at the prison, especially if you're, or wherever you're filming, if you're trying to look for ghosts. So, I think that could be photoshopped out. But this kid diving through the raft, dude, that's, let's look back at that. That's pretty wild. It's almost like putting a cigarette through the playing card.
In your opinion, could it really be a glitch in the Matrix, or is it something else? In Syria, there is a curious place that I would visit if I could, and it's the city of Aleppo. It's one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. It's been inhabited for 5,000 years or more. But besides that, there are certainly strange phenomena that have been captured on camera in Aleppo. And one of them were a series of strange streaks in the sky that were recorded, and this is what happened.
Like shockwaves.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Maybe it's the folding of space and time.
There is absolutely no explanation for this strange phenomena, and it was coined skywaves. There are many theories, however, to what it could be, but none of them have been 100% proven. Now, when we're talking about the sky, I immediately think about the fact that we may be alone in the universe, or maybe not. However, the real question here is, can it get weirder than sky waves, or a bizarre phenomena that was captured in Rio de Janeiro, where a streak of light could be seen hanging in the sky? And the answer is yes, it can.
Agora eu vou ter que ficar conectada na bateria para eu não perder a filmagem. É isso que está acontecendo.
In China, a bizarre phenomena was captured on camera, and here is what was seen.
Is that dragon? Is that a city? In the clouds?
During this event, we can see loads of people taping what appears to be a Fata Morgana. We've talked about this in previous videos, and a Fata Morgana is a complex form of superior mirage that is seen in a narrow band right above the horizon. It has something to do with cold and hot air, and it's caused by atmospheric refraction. However, this particular video, to me at least, does not look like a regular Fata Morgana. So normally, what one would see is the reflection of objects in the horizon up above in the sky. However, in this video, it doesn't appear to be exactly what is going on.
What the hell?
I can't identify.
What the hell? I've actually heard of Fata Morganas before, but like, come on, man. Like, that actually, it's an illusion, but what illusions make it look, make it look like there's a city in the clouds? Like, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I've heard the term Fata Morgana before. I don't know precisely what it means, but like, you have mirages in the desert and that give you an oasis or something like that. But I mean, come on, man, like a whole city in the clouds? That's pretty crazy. I'd like to look into that more. And this dude's getting struck by lightning in the clouds.
Identify what the objects are, and it pretty much looks like anything but buildings to me. What do you really think is going on here?
Yeah, it looks like a dragon, man. Like some medieval
Now,
castle.
there's one phenomena that usually baffles people, is one that we can't easily explain.
Wow.
I'm just testing. See, if you were a liar, you might say you were and
Then it just disappears.
Sort
it's
of
an
what
aberration.
happened with magician in Britain's Got Talent, Ben Hart, when he materialized an egg on live television. And this is exactly what happened with Shy YouTube channel while he was exploring an abandoned USSR bunker. The thing is, Shy is a YouTuber who has been doing his thing for quite some time now, and he has been exploring loads of different places. And none of his videos actually feature anything of the paranormal or anything of that sort. And it was while he was exploring a flooded part of this shelter when this happened.
Looks like a torture dungeon.
Did you see it? I know that Shai and his friend didn't. There was someone in the comment section that left an observation that there was someone or something hiding inside one of the compartments.
Yes.
After watching this over and over, I'm convinced it could be some sort of paranormal or supernatural phenomena. After all, what would a person be doing inside that compartment? Or even if it were to be a doll, what the heck is a doll doing there? There's also the fact that after zooming in and slowing it down, I see a glowing eye and it seems to have a deformed face.
Yeah, somebody killed somebody and threw him behind a set of pipes. And another thing too is, in some of these ghost hunter videos that I've watched, like some people got some balls, man. They just straight Rambo it. Like they are going to these sketchy ass places by themselves. Not me. I'm not afraid of the dark or anything like that, or ghost or any of that stuff. But you don't know who's hiding where, and even if there are spirits down there, like you need somebody to tell the story, to bring back some evidence, to get out of there alive and say what happened. Like I'm in some of these shadow people that I've seen in these videos, like creeping behind the person that's walking around. He just set up another camera in another corridor or doorway or hallway or something, and it shows the shadow person or aberration following him. Like, no, man, I'm bringing somebody with me, and we're standing back to back, and we're checking the place out. That way, we got a full field of view.
The more questions I make, the more mysterious this thing gets. All I know is that Shai was very lucky not to have seen it in the first place. What would you do if you were in his situation?
I'd bring back up. That's what I would do.
I have to say, there are some intriguing phenomena that when you first look at it, you say, wow, what is this? Is there any explanation for it? Some of them have an explanation, such as the light pillars that were captured recently, a volcano that appears on fire,
yeah, it's just the
or
sun.
the entire sky turning blue due to a power outage. However, there is one or two events that have been captured on camera recently that have absolutely no explanation. Daniel Ramirez was with his friends coming back home when he spotted strange lights in the horizon in Texas. The video was posted a couple of weeks ago, and it does look like we're seeing something out of this world. However, it could be drones or flares. It is very difficult to affirm that this is something out of the ordinary.
I mean, whatever it is, if you gotta drop whatever you're doing and drive towards it, because everybody's always too far away and their camera quality sucks, and it always looks like something from the distance, but you can never quite make it out most of the time. So that's what I would do.
Estamos en la ciudad de Río Negro. Acá está lloviendo. Sí, está lloviendo.
It's raining. Yeah, I already covered
Y aquí
this.
vemos una flotilla.
Oh, I thought that was
Daniel
water.
Ramirez's video leaves us with the benefit of the doubt. However, this video taped in Colombia makes us scratch our head and ask ourselves, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, it's a UFO swarm.
No lo sé. Pero fíjense ahí, esta es la ciudad de Río Negro, para los que conocen Río Negro.
You know, and another thing too, man, especially with all these UFO sightings, you'll see these swarms or these. They get some pretty good video down there. Like, why does it always happen down in Mexico City or Rio de Janeiro or some of these cities? I don't know if it's like that area is magnetically charged, or maybe one of their ships crashed there a long time ago, or there's specific resources on the earth in that location that those ships need. But it's really odd that these UFOs always seem to appear over those specific locations.
Now, if there's something that I probably would run from,
Yeah,
is the
run.
sighting
Get the hell
of
out
a
of it.
creature that shouldn't exist. Unless, of course, it's a fairy or something like that.
We don't know what this is, but it is very, very large. It is very, very large.
Yeah, hopefully you guys got like a harpoon, something sharp,
He's cutting
a gun.
There he goes, cutting a wake on the Missouri River going upstream. This is huge.
You getting it on the yeah. Wow, dude.
It is rare, but it can happen for one to tape a creature that hasn't been discovered yet. And there are, of course, mythological creatures that have been described, and to this day there is no proof of their existence. It is, I believe, sort of what happened in a video that was published in 2013 in Oregon, and this is what was recorded.
PM. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now.
Maybe it's a coyote.
It almost sounds like laughter.
Bear Breakdown YouTube channel was in his home in Oregon when he heard strange noises coming from his backyard. He then went immediately with his camera to tape whatever it was that was lurking in the woods.
Sure, my friend who's doing a documentary on Bigfoot will enjoy this footage.
Go grab a buddy, a weapon, and a camera with a decent image quality, and go check it out.
The video...
Now, if you heard that, seriously, like if you heard that, are you going to check it out? I mean, I could see standing outside your house and recording it. That's not a big deal. But what are you doing? Are you going immediately back inside, or are you going to investigate it? At night's kind of sketchy. I don't know if anybody would want to do that. But if I heard that during the day, I'm going to check it out. I'm grabbing a buddy, I'm grabbing a weapon, a backpack with some supplies, and a camera with at least 12 megapixels. And we're going to check it out. That's pretty eerie, hearing that. It almost sounds like the bad guys on
ends with what appears to be sounds
Scooby-Doo.
of shots being heard in the background.
So I really don't know what that was. I'm pretty sure somebody was shooting a 22 or something into the swamp. It's pretty much stopped in the last minute.
Whatever creature it was probably being hunted. Leave a comment. Do you have any idea what creature it could be, or in your opinion, could it have been Bigfoot? If there's one strange phenomena that I would certainly run from, it's the black-eyed children of Cannock Chase. If you don't know about this, the locals of Cannock Chase in Staffordshire, England, know that the area for its beauty and its scenic bike trails and hiking trails. However, the English and serious ghost hunters know Cannock Chase for something far more sinister. During the 1960s, an evil monster prowled the area seeking young female victims. Margaret Reynolds, a 6-year-old girl, vanished while on her way to school in September 1965. A search party of 2,000 people searched for her and did not find her. Now it doesn't stop there. People have been vanishing in this place for quite a while.
What are your theories on the origin of these disturbing sightings?
Well, up until yesterday, I would have told you that I believe the black-eyed child to be some sort of ghost or demon. However, last night I received a sighting report from a local lady that blew my mind and effectively blew this case wide open. Now, I can't go into too many details about that at the moment because it's still early days. All I'm saying is don't believe everything you're reading in the newspapers and don't believe the things psychics are telling you on TV, because the truth about the black-eyed children of Cannock Chase could be more terrifying than even they imagine.
Now, tales of black-eyed children or people are an American contemporary legend of paranormal creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16. And coincidentally or not, sightings of these kind of creatures have been happening all over Cannock Chase since the 1970s. And one YouTuber says he actually captured something like this. This is what he saw. While flying a drone over Cannock Chase, he spotted something out of normal. He decided then to lower the drone to capture a better image of whatever it was that he saw lurking in the middle of the woods.
Get close without getting close.
There are many people saying that this video is faked. However, there was one subscriber of his that pointed out that the creature seemed to be taller than a normal human being. And if you compare the trees and the creature's height, it actually is taller than a human being. So is this really a strange sighting in Cannock Chase? Could it be the black-eyed children or an entity, something like that, that could
Somebody
maybe
on stilts?
explain what it is that people have been seeing since the 1970s? Or is it just a hoax? I'll leave that up to you. Now this is if...
Now listen, if you see... Where's it at here? Yeah. If you see...
If there's one strange phenomena that I would certainly run from, it's the black...
Yeah. If you see some kids that looking like this, no human in the history of humanity have had eyes like this. You're either a demon, a devil, an alien, or you're possessed. Because nobody eyes look like this, ever, for all of time. So yeah, either get the hell out of there, or you get a weapon. But what you don't do is go over there and try to talk to them or feed them candy or anything else. You got 2 options. All right. Okay, so
could it be the black-eyed children or
that might be the end of it, though.
Something like that. That could maybe explain what it is that people have been seeing since the 1970s, or is it just a hoax? I'll leave that up to you. Now, this is it for today, folks, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this one, share if you think this is important, subscribe.
All right, well, thanks, James. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your channel. You put together a lot of cool compilation videos from around the planet, and I really love this kind of stuff, man. So thanks for making these compilations, and thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for giving me some of your time. And yeah, now that most of the busy stuff from my summer is pretty much over with, start uploading videos again regularly and getting back into the swing of things. So thanks for tuning in, and you have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.